go.
Homer.
Oh, dude, I do have the cameras backwards.
Am I supposed to be on the right?
Yeah, I have the
Yeah, you
cameras
do.
backwards. Let's fix that.
We need to mark these cameras.
There you
All right,
go.
there we go. Now we're turning the right way.
All right.
That's what I was trying to say before.
I know. I'm sorry. My fault.
Okay, well, we ready to go?
Yeah. Oh, I got to give DJ his view back because
Oh, yeah, you have
Thank
to play
you.
off the partial view.
that might be a little bit more
That
helpful
was
for you.
yeah. I was stressing a little bit, like I can probably keep this up, but I'm not gonna be good.
All right, here, I can turn my computer around and you can play off the little tiny Twitch screen I have.
Oh yeah, I can pull it up on my phone.
It's like
Right?
extra delayed.
Yeah, you'd have like just stacks on it.
All right, cool. Well, this is welcome to the Super Davis Bros podcast, episode 31.
31.
Wow.
We are getting crazy, and we are going to go over superpowers, the best of the superpowers.
We're going to draft superpowers.
Yeah.
That's right.
Who are we joined with today?
We have DJ.
A returning guest.
That's right.
I
know,
DJ
I'm-
Hero.
I'm kind of
that's a good
Oh,
team
there you
name.
okay.
DJ Hero.
Yeah. Oh, DJ, I have a
Rock
pickle to pick with you.
Uh-oh. A pickle to pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my pickle.
Oh, boy.
We don't
We're
want
off
to
to a
know
good
about
start
your
here.
pickle.
Yeah, that started bad. But you put your name in the phone as D
Oh my gosh.
period J period.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
it
insist on
drives
it.
me bonkers
Is it-
because I go to text you or to type in your name and I type DJ and it's like you don't have any DJs. You have to do D period J.
You know what? That makes me a little bit happy to occupy some space in your brain that you didn't intend for me to do.
Fair enough.
That's pretty funny to
I
me.
guess I can appreciate it a bit more now.
That's funny.
Making
wonder-
it inconvenient to text me is all. That's part of what I do.
Good.
You have to say it to Siri. Hey Siri,
D dot J dot.
text D dot J dot.
Yeah, no wonder I don't hear from anybody. It's like, oh, geez, I got to put a period in. That's
They're like, I'm not
Not worth my
texting him
time.
anymore.
nah. I mean, he's all right, but not worth that.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we get to, go ahead, George. Sorry,
I was
cut
just
you
gonna say, in high school, and still to this day, all my high school friends, they call me the opposite. They call me JD.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
off. It's
I mean,
kind of
I've-
weird for me when we're around his friends because they call him JD.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they we had another friend in our friends group named Jordan as well,
Oh,
and so it's funny because we all ended up calling him Fratto.
Oh.
And then JD just kind of stuck, and we went with it. It was but
I
they're
like
the same.
I like the initials. You know, like
DJ, what's your actual name?
Donald John.
Okay, DJ is better.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
to say.
No,
How could he
my
agree?
family-
He goes by it.
My family would agree with you.
Yeah, he clearly agrees.
Your family,
too.
they're like, let's name him Donald, and
So you're
I don't know,
Donald.
John.
You're Donald J.
Yeah. Oh, my friend that lives out in Long Beach likes to call me 45.
45?
Donald J. Trump.
Okay.
Yeah, he loves to do that. He
Yeah.
says, "You're real funny."
So clever.
Yeah. No, but
Billions and billions.
growing up, like I would get everything but DJ in the neighborhood. It was like, TJ, BJ, CJ,
Oh.
anything but DJ. I don't know why that was a struggle for some people. They even had somebody ask me how to spell it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I've known a couple DJs. That's kind of
DEA7YJR.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Utah, man. That might
Yeah.
be.
I was trying to be a smart aleck and just like, so it's DEEJAY. That's just the phonetics, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually pronounced DGA,
It's actually
and
G.
so it's DEEGAE.
I get Deej, like
Deej.
my friends call me Deej. I like that. That's
Isn't that kind of weird how, like, growing up, you never know what your nickname is going to really be? Like, Jordan was JD.
yeah, I mean, you don't get to pick
Mine
it,
was,
right?
yeah, mine was Maddie all through high. Like, 2 weeks ago we had Scott on, and he never ended up calling me Maddie on the podcast, but right before he's like, is it weird if I call you Maddie? And Jordan was like, yeah, call him Maddie. That's hilarious. But
And he's like,
doesn't
what?
even
It's
faze
like
me.
normal for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't even faze me when my friends call me Maddie. But
Did you have any other nicknames?
handsome,
Yeah, right.
sexy beast,
Mm.
Yeah.
but mostly just Maddie. No. Yeah, I got
had-
called Maddie D a lot.
Maddie
In
D.
elementary school, we had 3 or 4 Jordans in one of my classes I was in. And I was like, this is so annoying. Like, I hate the whole, like, Jordan, and
Yeah.
you don't know who they're talking to. So I'm like, when I was younger, I was like, I told my teacher, just call me Joe.
Joe.
Like, that, that works. J-O, that's all. And I'll put my name as Joe on the papers, and you'll know which one it is, that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. Well, I guess if I put my full name, that wouldn't matter. But I was in elementary school, okay, guys?
Did
Did you
ever
go
have
by
to-
Joe for a while?
I did for a long time. Even the teacher would, like, call home, and
Right.
she'd be like, is Joe's parents there?
Oh,
My
that's
mom was
weird.
like, what? Like, who the fudge is Joe? But yeah, I went by that for a long time. One of my friends still calls me Joe because she's known me for,
Since then?
Since then.
Oh, that's weird.
And yeah.
You guys ever have to write on the chalkboard, like as a punishment or anything like that? Like the Simpsons intro?
No, I never had to write on the chalkboard, but I did a lot of
I
detention.
will not fart in class
Yeah.
again.
Is there a story behind this?
My punishment for forgetting to put my name on my assignment was to write my name 100 times.
What kind of school did you go to?
Yeah, it was
Jeez.
I don't like talking about it for that reason. West Elementary,
West
They-
Elementary.
they tore it down
Oh, really?
because of controversy.
No way.
No,
So-
not because of
Oh
controversy.
man, dude, that was like I was like, screw
like-
superpowers. Let's talk about your life.
Right? But I got away pretty sweet because I just had to write DJ 100 times, and the teacher's like, "I think I need to rethink this punishment." I was like, "No,
Nah.
nope.
It's fine. It's fine.
If you're gonna
my
try
dad-
to teach me civics and law, then I think I just beat the system." So
Yeah. My dad just reminded me at my last job. We worked with. We had a lot of like Mexicans that we worked with, and they'd call me, or I told them that my friends called me JD, and we. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like spacing the story a bit. So, no, it wasn't that. My dad called me Jordan, right? And he goes, well, if your dad was from Mexico, he would have called you, instead of naming you after Jordan River, they would have named you Rio Grande. So that's what they called me.
Oh, Rio Grande.
They called me Rio Grande. So I used
That's
to write
pretty
Rio
cool.
That's
Grande
kind of a
on
cool
my tape
nickname.
measure. Yeah.
I like that.
Well, let's jump into it. Let's before we get to the poll, we got to go over our last episode's winners. We had drafting the live action villains. We're not going to go over every individual we drafted because it was a bunch, but we have Team
You didn't say the magic word.
and Team Fat Mastered. So I'm not going to say who that team was. But Team Fat Mastered won.
Well, I think that we should bring DJ in on this and find out who he thinks would win.
Okay.
Dude, that's a lot of you.
Because
Okay,
he
here's
doesn't
Jordan's
get to vote.
team.
So
Here's Jordan's team. Well, we won't tell you which team it is.
Okay.
I'll start with
Yeah,
one
let's
or
keep
the
it.
other. Okay, here's one team. Darth Vader, General Grievous, Beetlejuice, Mini-Me. What's this guy's name again? This is Jordan's team.
You had to make it clear that you didn't have any ownership of this.
Well, I just don't know the villain.
well, now you're.
Oh, okay.
It's Carnage.
Carnage?
Yeah,
Carnage?
Venom and Carnage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Carnage, Biff, Sauron, the dude in the dude in Jurassic Park, the big helmet.
Dennis is.
Dennis. Ugh,
Yeah,
yeah, that was
Dennis.
killing me. I just kept thinking Newman. I know it's not right.
Yeah.
The like
Newman.
weird bug guy in Men in Black. The dude
Oh,
from Game of Thrones. What is that guy? His name in Game of Thrones? We're wasting so much time on this just because
That's
Jordan's
okay.
pissed that he lost. All
Well,
right, you do it then. Here, you go for it.
It's
'Cause you can
Ramsey
read 'em quicker.
Bolton. And then what's Shooter McGavin
that's a good one.
and the Riddler, and then Marv and Harry from
No, Home Alone.
Home Alone, and then the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and here's my team. The Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker, Darth Maul, Dr. Evil. I can't remember the name of the guy now, but the dude off Dodgeball that's like, nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Oh, yeah. Ben Stiller played him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's White Goodman.
White Goodman. Yeah. The Nail in a Quiet Place.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly which nail you're talking about.
Yeah,
That
that's one of my villains.
makes my feet hurt.
Yeah. Jaws, Hannibal Lecter, the Velociraptors in Jurassic Park, Gollum, Voldemort, the Fly in Breaking Bad,
Yeah. A lot of people didn't like that episode. I thought
Yeah.
it was good.
Fat Bastard, Toby, Madam, oh gosh, what's her name now?
Let me see.
I can't believe my mind's blank.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I can't
Dolores Umbridge, sorry. And
Madam
then the
Dolores Umbridge.
Dolores Umbridge.
I was going to say Madam Pumphrey.
Yeah.
Dolores Umbridge, she's the, have you watched the Harry Potter movies?
No.
Okay. And then the tire in the movie Rubber. You probably haven't seen it.
I haven't
but-
seen that either.
All right, pick quickly.
Yours. I like. Sorry,
DJ,
Jordan.
you can leave.
It's just more painful for you, dude, when we do this.
It's all right.
All
man.
right, so
I
we
get it.
are doing superpowers today. So we're going to draft our superpowers, and we're going to basically say, like, once we've drafted, that's our, like, superhero. So we're going to say that once we've drafted that power, we've acquired it for ourselves.
Okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the poll. We had we had 59 votes, almost 60. I'm going to vote for one right now just to make it 60.
my battle rifle.
I'm going to do that one. And here are the ones. Teleportation, flying, invisibility, telepathy, superhuman strength, shape-shifting, X-ray vision, time travel, super speed, healing factor, indestructibility, remember everything, insect control, really rich, speaking to the dead, extremely good hearing, possession, extreme luck, animal control. That's basically insect control, but
Okay.
animals. Whatever Aquaman can do, shape shifting, really long fingernails, water control, heat vision, electric manipulation, mind control, ADHD,
That's-
fire
Stop right there. That is not.
fire manipulation, and truly understanding women / your partner.
Oh.
So,
Real quick.
I like that one.
I saw this reel that was Batman interviewing Aquaman for his team. He's like, so tell me, what's your superpowers? And he's like, well, I can talk to any sea creature, anybody in the sea. He's like, so you talk to fish? It's like, yeah, I mean, any of them. He's like, okay, wow, you talk to fish. Like, what else? What else can you do? He's like, I can go super fast underwater and transport the other superheroes with me through the water. And he's like, so you can do what a boat can do? And he's like, well, yeah, but like better. He's like, so, well, okay, how fast are you compared to a boat? And he's like, well, like a fast boat. He's like, well, maybe not like a really fast boat, but like a little bit faster than the slow boat. And he's like, so you're like a slow boat fast. It was so funny.
That's
It's like,
pretty
so the only thing you really can do is talk to fish. And he's like, well, I can also breathe underwater. Yeah, so you can talk to fish. That was good.
Okay, so here are the winners. So in third place, you want to take a guess what third place was? Anybody?
good. Telekinesis.
Telekinesis was not third place.
All right.
Flying?
Good guess. Nope. Flying didn't even place.
Really?
Teleportation.
No. One more guess.
Infinite ammo.
Oh, dude. You got
Sorry.
it. No, it was invisibility. Was number 3.
Okay.
Pretty good.
a
Number
good one.
2, which I think I might have made this my. It's a good one. Number 2 is a good one. What'd you pick?
I don't know. Maybe teleportation at that point. Then
Yeah.
is it?
Is that-
No, it's long fingernails. No, I'm just joking. It's time travel. Time travel. And then number 1 was
Teleportation.
yeah,
Okay.
teleportation. Good job.
I knew that one was popular.
Yeah, that was the number 1.
Does everybody go to a bank heist scenario with thinking that's the most popular one? Like, oh yeah, I could just
teleport
inside the
in,
safe,
get the
get
same
cash,
So-
teleport
teleport
back out.
Yeah.
That was
That-
my first thought, really.
My first thought too.
Okay. So
Yeah.
everybody does
Also,
it.
no commute to work.
Oh,
Yes,
Just
you're
like
still
wake
working
up.
after you can rob a bank?
yeah.
Good for you.
Alibi.
I mean,
alibi.
Stay busy. Yeah. There. How could I have done it? I was at work.
I mean, yeah, I need something to keep myself preoccupied. You know,
Matt locks his door.
Yeah.
Real quick. So, I went to ask the guys at work, like, what superpowers would you guys want? And Porter was
God.
there, and he goes, "Oh, actually, I saw this thing. I don't know where I saw it. I saw it somewhere. I was just browsing or something, and it was like a list of superpowers." And I'm like, "That is so stupid." And I'm like, "That's probably our list of superpowers." And he's like, "Oh, I think it was." And he's like, "But that's dumb anyways, because the only superpowers you need is super strength and teleportation. Then you can do anything." And I'm like, "Hold up. Those are great. And you could pretty much do anything with those. But nobody talks about how fast teleportation really is. Like,
Yeah.
what if it takes a really long time to teleport? Like, I'm going to go rob the bank. I'm not sure when I'm getting there.
So he thinks if you can teleport and you have super strength, you can beat anybody.
he
That's what
thinks
thinks.
just those are the ultimate superpowers.
What if you have telepathy and then you can just go? You can't teleport. I'm taking control of your body.
Yeah.
Boom. Just defeated
Super
it.
strength,
I think
bust
you got
out
him
of
there.
telepathy.
No,
Bust
you
out of the
can't.
telepathy.
I work out my mind. You caught me. I was reading the
Okay.
dictionary. I like to work a metal slut too.
Yeah. Upside down.
Upside down. I like to challenge myself. Oh, that's pretty funny. And the
Yeah,
fact that Porter's following our Facebook group and he's just like, "Oh, this list is stupid."
I don't even know if he follows it. But he's friends with me, and I think me reposting it popped it up on his timeline.
Oh, okay. That's
So-
funny, dude. That's
Yeah,
funny.
I
We'll have
thought
to have
that
him
was
on
great.
now to discuss
Stupidest,
superpowers.
stupidest thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen. Oh yeah, that was
That was us. That's why we're
His
having this
list,
conversation.
he's like, "Fine, let's do it. Let's draft it. Super strength, teleportation, done." Like,
dude, I'd do time travel to
That's-
go
that's
back
what I
to
said, too.
before
I'm
the
like-
list, so he couldn't draft those things,
Oh.
then draft them, and now he's nothing. There's a lot of things that could still work over that. I don't know. Just saying. You could
it
have
was
super
just funny.
strength,
He was
but-
just kind of
cool. Or you could shape shift and just be as buff as him, and bam, shape shift and have fast speed, and then you
Yeah.
got the same powers. So
Yeah. So shape shifting, you could just shape shift into the Rock, and
yeah.
Okay.
And then you have super speed like Flash, That's basically teleportation. Bam! You're just as good as him. Now he needs another power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The teleportation you're describing, I'm picturing like trying to load a JPEG in the early 90s where it's like line by line. Just like,
I'm thinking like teleportation, like Jumper. Do you ever see that movie?
yeah.
Jumper? That's kind of what I was thinking.
But that was instantaneous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get drafted, man, because I've got a
do it.
couple other fun ideas I want to throw on the podcast today as well. But DJ, you're our guest. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Which
you-
makes me worried about your show, guys. You have to have me back on.
what are
like,
you talking about? Your show, your
you're-
last one did one of our best episodes.
You're scraping the bottom of the barrel here for guests, fellas.
Not at
I'm
all.
worried about-
Not at all. We've got the top guest with us right now.
Oh,
So
it's very sweet.
yeah, you're one of our favoriets.
Oh,
We say that to every guest.
We don't. We don't.
this is the best town I've
Shut
ever
up,
played.
But before we start drafting, DJ, you'll go first.
Alright.
And we'll just go in a loop. But before we do that, we've got to figure out who goes second. So Jordan, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm second, and Jordan is third.
Mm,
All right. So DJ, in the superpowers draft, what is your first choice and why? And remember, once you draft it, that's you.
that's
now.
mine,
Yeah, you
right?
become that power.
I think I'll take invisibility while it's still available.
Creeper.
Yeah,
Cool.
no,
DJ's a
100%.
creeper.
100%. That's what I
I can go to the bathroom now.
look at, ladies. Yeah, just
Or
I just,
guys.
or guys. I'm an equal opportunity creep.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm an equal
I'll spy on
opportunity-
everybody.
Equal opportunity creep.
Non-binary.
I'll spy on
I
everybody.
actually think you should change your
If I-
name to that. Equal opportunity creep.
You got it.
That is
That's
a
my
good
new
name.
Xbox Live
That's
tag.
gonna be your team name. Equal opportunity.
It's just the rush of watching. Yeah. No, I just think first of all, a lot of applicability, like practicality in that
yeah,
one,
for
right?
sure.
But half the time I'm out in public, I wish I was invisible. I don't. Just
Aw, thoughts for your thoughts.
thoughts for you.
Sad thoughts. For
Sad thoughts for your
DJs.
thoughts. No, it's not even sad. Real. I don't think.
I get what you're
Maybe
saying.
I am
A
sad,
little
but
bit of an introvert.
yeah, a lot of that, and a lot of it's just like,
Plus, you could be like, I want to go into this like movie theater. Whoop,
oh
and
man.
walk past and go into the movie theater. Whoop. Back up.
If I could have a superpower in the movie theater, make everybody else shut up. Is that on the list, dude?
It can be.
Hey,
shut
if
up.
it's what you want, you can have it.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love going to a B movie and tearing it apart, right, and making fun. But I'm going to
Yeah. if
the
you go into,
animated
like-
Ninja Turtles as a grown man by myself.
Did you see it?
I did, yeah.
Oh, dude, I heard it was really good.
I wouldn't know.
Why?
They
Is that loud?
Everybody talked the whole. Well, not everybody. The people next to me
All those
talked the
fetching
whole time.
10-year-old boys.
Yeah.
Kick them in the face.
I almost did because they were 10. I felt confident. I was like, "You guys,
I could take them.
I could take these."
I
there's
don't
only
need invisibility. I can totally kick your butt.
Equal opportunity butt kick.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm
Oh,
age
don't get
blind.
killed.
Boom.
Oh, they died. So, yeah, invisibility. I'll pick that one.
Cool.
And
like
you
it.
guys, who's second?
I'm
Nice.
next. I'm
Okay.
next. I love that pick though. It's a creeper pick.
Yeah, for sure. And
Uh,
again, 100% behind that. Equal opportunity creeping is just
I'll
sounds
use it for
great.
good, and I'll use it for bad.
Only to annoy.
Yeah. That's another one. Just that alone could beat Porter's super strength and
Well, how's he gonna
Uh,
hit me if he doesn't know where I am?
yeah, dude. You just like whoop, and then you could just talk.
I
to
can
him,
hear Porter
whisper in
saying
him, and
already,
he's
"I'll just get a FLIR camera and I can see your body heat, and then you're dead."
All right, so I will go next then. I am debating how I want to draft this because I have a bunch of really funny, dumb powers.
Like you have them currently
Like
possessed.
thought. Like,
Oh, okay.
well, yeah, I do have those. I want to talk about our superpowers too. So
Okay,
everybody's got to say some of their superpowers. But so how should I draft, George? Should I draft dumb or should I draft serious?
Mine are kind of in between, so just go for it, dude. I mean, who cares? Switch
Go for
between
what?
them.
Okay, I'll switch between them. I'll start with the one I would definitely pick if somebody's really like you get one pick of a superpower, And I would pick teleportation, specifically the kind of jumper where you are instantly there. So
Yeah.
that is my
That
pick.
what you want?
Yeah, I just think that's a cool. I also thought that movie is a little underrated. I thought that movie
Yeah?
was pretty good.
Was that Hayden Christensen?
Yeah, I think people were just still kind of mad about the whole sand it gets everywhere.
People are
movie
mad
and-
about that. People love that line
I
these days
haven't
now.
seen
don't
it.
they?
Now.
So, yeah.
I mean, he's
You're
made a
right. When it came
comeback
out,
now, but
you're
people were
right.
like kind of hating on him
people
back
were
in the day.
mean.
Yeah,
I was
so,
one of them.
Him and Jar Jar Binks got so much.
But yeah, I just think teleportation is freaking cool, man. That would be so. I just to go wherever you want to be. Like I don't know. That is just.
Even if it did take a long time.
Also,
Everybody assumes
Yeah, right. You
it's
say
quick.
on flights.
no,
But-
we're picking our power, right? So mine is fast. And then also in jumper, if you're holding on to the person, you can go with them. So then you could be like, okay, I'm gonna take my family to Disney World. Boom, hug them. You're in Disney World. Boom.
You
And you
gotta
don't
have
even have
long
to pay.
arms to hug the whole family.
We'll just take them one at a time.
You've thought this through.
Yeah,
I'm
I know,
impressed.
dude. I love this power. So
Yeah.
that's my pick. Teleportation.
I like it. Okay. I want. So you're going serious first one, huh?
First, I don't know. I may miss her. I got some dumb ones too, so we'll see.
Okay. I'm going to go with body repair regeneration kind of thing.
So like,
Like-
health, like
Yeah, so I'm super accident prone. And
that is
so-
true.
This would benefit me like perfectly.
Jordan growing
Being able
up.
to maintain peak physical condition and heal rapidly, basically.
Oh, I like that. You can eat as much as you want too. If you can stay. in
Does that
peak
count
heat.
for exercise too? Like as soon as you make a tear in the muscle and it starts to heal, so your muscles.
Yeah,
just go,
I mean you can regenerate health however,
That's-
so
that's
I
a
like
good
that
pick.
one.
dope.
That one's a really good selfish one. Like, cause you're like, I can live forever and have a 6-pack abs. Boom. Eat whatever I want and live forever. That sounds pretty awesome to me.
Yeah, cancer hits you, you're like, nope.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You could be like I've been watching a lot of Encanto because my daughter, you could be like the ant in Encanto where you make food and then it heals people.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's great. I
Is
can
it?
sing every song for you if you'd like.
Would you
Yeah, sure.
get started?
All right. We don't talk about Bruno.
No,
That's-
no. We don't talk about Bruno.
This is gonna
But-
take over our whole episode
It was my
again,
wedding
just like last
day.
one.
It was the wedding day, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. No clouds allowed in the sky.
Wait, the strong
Bruno
girl,
walks in.
strong girl.
I can do that. Now I've got Bruno. In my
Come
head. Pressure done tip till you let it go. Whoa, give it to your sister. Your sister's older. Giving all the work, she gets shoulder.
Good
Watch
job.
as she falls, it never bends or breaks. No mistakes, no pressure.
Good job, Matt. That was
Man,
good.
that-
Good job.
All right.
Even
Yeah.
pause the.
I
the
did.
game
Like,
for the
you were
streamers.
performing, I was like, should I keep it going? No, I should give him the stage. That's what I should do.
But the ant that can heal people by giving them food. So
Oh yeah.
Jordan is accident prone too. When we were growing up,
Yeah.
you can't find a picture of him. You know, in elementary school, each year you get your
Yearly
your child
school
photo.
pictures.
Yeah.
Jordan, every year, all elementary school had some type of
Scar on my face.
scar lesion on his face from falling.
So if
And
you
it's
put 'em
funny.
back to back, you'd have quite the.
No,
little-
literally.
Yeah.
There
Oh, yeah.
are like in my mom's old like scrapbook.
Mine
'cause
would
we
be
grew
like
up
a
in that
face of
generation.
blood if you stacked them all like
Yeah.
translucently.
You should do that. I'd like to
that
see
would be
it.
He also
It's
falls
funny because my
upstairs a
senior
lot.
year,
I've-
we were
I'm
joking
guilty.
about it. We're like, well, hopefully his senior pictures like will be the one that he doesn't have it. Well, the
And?
day before my senior graduation, we were all playing in a pool, and we picked this girl up on.
They did
a
like
table.
the Jewish celebration with the chair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the girl on a table that we were playing in the pool with, and everybody decides to set her down, and I wasn't notified, so all of her weight comes down on me, and the leg of the table hits right below my eye.
You still have that scar, dude, on your
Yeah,
lip.
I do have it. Yeah, it's still
Oh,
like
man.
on my cheek, but it hit right below my eye and just scratched down my face, and that was there for my graduation photo.
Yeah,
too.
dude.
Wow. Hey, you're consistent.
Oh yeah.
That's
That's
a good
great.
pick. Selfish pick, but good pick. You're not
I mean-
aiming. Neither of you so far are aiming to help humanity. You're like,
Why
I want to
would you?
creep and I want to be a six pack and eat pizza all the time.
I mean, I could like save people from fires and stuff. Like I could go and get burned to save somebody because I would regenerate.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
not exactly selfish. Like I could do a lot being able to regenerate my health.
You could do a lot for you.
Yeah. The government could
How
approach me
could
and
I-
say, "We need you to spy on South Korea or North Korea," and I'd be like, "Nah, I don't want to."
Yeah. You're like, I'm busy eating a pizza right now. and
like,
calories
Hey,
don't mean
you
a
can
thing.
you can take bullets to the chest and survive. And I'm like, heck yeah, I can. No problem. It'll regenerate.
So
Like,
you just
cool.
constantly
Can you send
get
it
your
out into
butt
war? You're
kicked.
like,
You're like, I'll wear them down eventually.
you guys
You're just
shoot at
cannon
him.
fodder.
I'm like the target. Like the distraction.
Oh.
Shoot me! Shoot me!
yeah.
Then everybody spends their ammo on you, and the war's over.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you could really help people with that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
guess.
DJ, back to
Such
you.
a dick.
It's part of the banter. It's part
I
of
know,
this
I know.
is the podcast.
okay.
Okay,
it's
go ahead, DJ.
You have to explain it, or he gets his feelings hurt. I'm the same way.
Validation.
So
I need
invisibility-
validation.
Ooh, is validation a superpower? If I felt valid, man.
Man,
Oh,
DJ, we need to go out and
Do
we need to go for on a vacation to like Disneyland and get you all excited again and happy and
Yeah,
rainbows and
I'm
stuff.
having way too much of a therapy session on, on this podcast.
vulnerability. I want to be able to be vulnerable.
It's all in jest,
we're
folks.
changing
It's
you
all a
again
good time.
to Team Cry for Help.
yeah.
I want that T-shirt.
Team cry
Team
for help.
Cry
for
for Help.
That's pretty good. I like the other name better, but that is
I do too.
They're all pretty good. When you guys make merch, we've got a few.
We've got a
that we
few
can-
team
yeah.
names
Oh,
for
man,
merch.
we should do merch. That'd
You
be
should
fun.
totally
Yeah,
do
because that way we could
merch.
have us wear our merch.
and we can
And
also
Dad.
go more in depth from this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes. So if anybody would like to donate merch, feel free.
Doesn't
help
even have
us
to
out,
have like our
you know?
logo on it. Just
No.
we'll make it merch.
Just
Yeah.
free merch.
Hey, take one of our merch things. It's from 3K in 2002.
All right.
Sprint for life.
Well, I've already got invisibility.
For the
You,
cure.
what'd you take? Again?
I took teleportation.
That's right. Okay. I'm just gonna grab. That's gonna feel boring, but I want that super strength too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I don't
Because
want.
then you could just go invisible and just punch people in the face. and
Yeah,
they're
wouldn't that be
dead.
funny?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
that's
that
a
just be
pretty good pair.
hysterical?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
What
like,
just hit me?
I would just feel real good about like, look, I have super
Well,
strength.
it's not just what would hit you. It's like you could the super strength. You can just kill somebody with a punch.
Jeez, yeah.
Except
I guess
Jordan.
I guess you could. Not
Jordan's
Jordan.
just
He'd,
sitting there
he'd
getting
Nah,
regenerate.
I'll be alright.
That's why I didn't pick that power.
It's like Free Guy, the
Yeah, that's
dumb
Oh,
Free
yeah.
Guy.
dude.
He's like
Free
dumb as
dude.
rocks.
Catchphrase.
Catchphrase.
His
I laugh
catchphrase is catchphrase. That's good. They're like,
Free-
sure.
What's your name, dude?
That is
Alright,
a
that's a
great
good
movie,
pick.
by the way.
I thought it was funny,
Fantastic
man.
movie.
It got
Yeah.
dragged, but like, I had a good time. Like,
Oh,
I didn't
got
go
My
into
kids
it.
love it too.
I thought it's so good, man.
Well, I didn't.
know.
You're not supposed to go into it thinking, okay, we're gonna get an Oscar-worthy performance from Ryan Reynolds here. It's just silly, right?
Yeah, but it's good, Ryan Reynolds, man. It's just
yeah.
funny.
He's charming in everything he does, and
Yeah.
it's like, he's guaranteed ticket sales. I get it. He's a handsome man, but
But it was clever. It was good. It was a good original movie. So I
yeah,
enjoyed it.
that's a good point. I mean, think about what movies are typically being made these days. It's sequels.
It's sequels.
It's
and
remakes,
A million
it's-
Marvel movies.
Let's do the
and-
live action of your favorite childhood
yeah,
cartoon.
Yeah, and ruin
Let's
it.
stop.
Yeah,
Let's stop with
let's
that.
stop doing that.
I really like that they used their outside characters more like BA on the inside. Like or whatever they want to be. It's like their actual person acting it out on the inside of the game too, which was kind of cool to me. Instead of it being like a different character that they added into the game that they're kind of playing as, when the girl goes in, she's herself, but like,
Oh yeah.
you know what I
that's
mean?
cool.
Like her avatar is her.
But
Oh,
some were
her
funny,
avatar as
but
well.
not all of them were that.
But-
Like Channing Tatum was the avatar for that one.
Yeah.
It's a good avatar.
But like the guys from, the like gaming corporation.
oh
When they come in as the cops,
the
and he's
cops.
like,
Yeah,
"What
yeah.
are you gonna be? You know, average cop, mustache, creeper mustache,
What
the
about you?"
huge." And he's like, "Oh, you know me, pink and hairy all over or whatever."
Yeah.
And he comes in as a cop bunny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one was funny. I love that movie.
I thought it was
Yeah.
pretty
Still
good.
think it's great. If you haven't seen it, it's on Disney Plus. So,
Definitely. watch it.
I'm gonna go with shape shifting then, because I want to be able to have the super strength ability, and I'll just shape shift into that person, and bam,
Oh,
blammo.
Man, it's over,
So
man.
I'm gonna shape shift. That's also kind of a cool power, and I can look like I have a 6-pack as my shape shift. So still can eat all the calories I want. Plus, I can do more good with that one. Like you could be like, hey, go shape shift.
still
as
stays in your
Vladimir
body
Putin's
and messes-
assistant, and then you're like, you go in and you're like, hey, Vladimir,
Vladimir. Hey, Vladdy boy.
and I can
Still
teleport there.
Everything you eat though still stays in your body in the shape. Even though you're a different shape, it still stays in your body. So you're like dying slowly on the inside from
Yeah,
all these
I'm
foods
cool with
you're
that.
eating.
I
Like,
look good on
no,
the
it's cool. I'm gonna be that skinny guy now. But the foods are still there.
Yeah, I don't care. The foods were gonna be there anyways. At least now I have a 6-pack.
Dad just
Maybe you could
Message.
reshape the food itself to your muscles.
Yeah, I can do whatever I
Ooh.
want. It's
You know what I mean?
it's my power. He's just
Yeah.
dogging
I'm
it
trying to help
'cause
you
he's
out. See-
mad I got
see,
his.
he's getting butthurt now. It's
No,
my power,
I'm
man.
shape shifting into the. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. What is Dad? What does Dad say?
Dad said the chat must have chosen invisibility.
Ouch.
He's the only one chatting. That's good.
Oh, rough.
That's a W. Can you get a W in the chat for picking the right superpower? Chat's with me on this, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all for it. They're all for it.
Yeah. All right, Jordan. What's your next power?
I'm going to do. Dang. I think I'll take telekinesis.
Yeah, telepathy, dude. I was hoping for that one. That one's sweet.
Well, telepathy or telekinesis.
Yeah, because telepathy would be mind reading, right?
Correct.
And telekinesis would be mind control.
Telekinesis is where you can move things with your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I only
right,
remember
right,
that because
right,
it's like kinetic energy.
Okay.
telekinesis. Yeah.
Basically,
Cool,
I could
cool,
be
cool,
that
cool.
girl from the movie Matt. What is it? She can
I
move
don't
stuff
know.
with her mind. Matilda.
Oh, Matilda.
Oh.
Telekinesis.
What's up? I'm Matilda.
Oh, that's not the one I would have picked. Okay, cool.
I think that's dope. Wouldn't
That
that be
is
so cool? Like,
Yeah,
one,
you
I
just
can
like look at
health
something you're like,
regenerate, so I can be as lazy as I want.
and
now I'm
you
just
can
like,
be
That's so
the
where's
boss.
the
smart.
remote?
That's so smart, dude.
Your powers are all like,
It's
this
really
is what
smart.
I want in my life right now.
Ciao.
Well, all right, DJ, what's next for you?
I've got invisibility, super strength. Can we do just because I'm bearing all here, I'm insecure about my intelligence. So I want super intelligence.
You can't have that. That is a good
That's
one.
mine.
Yeah.
Then I go,
love
nah,
that
you don't
one.
know.
Super intelligence.
You don't know anything.
Huh?
You know what? I was also thinking like this week. I was like, what would I want if I could pick like one cool power that, like, maybe it's not necessarily like, I don't know, it wouldn't change my life, but it would. But mine was. No, I'm saying something. Don't just start laughing.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay?
laughing at myself.
Bearing my soul.
I'm
Pretty
laughing
funny.
at myself. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was spelling intelligence and spelt it wrong.
That's pretty good. See, if you had that superpower.
Oh, I didn't. I don't need that one.
Never mind.
Well, one of mine was thinking it would be cool to remember everything,
Yeah.
So like then you could have the opportunity to like learn things, but if you read anything, you learned anything.
maybe that's what I mean,
you
right?
You remember. Well,
I feel
that
like
probably
super
would be part of
intelligence
it.
would come hand in hand with that, though.
Yeah, like I
probably.
want to be able to be surprised and learn things.
Okay.
right? If I knew
Like
everything.
you're super intelligent, but you can't remember anything. Doesn't work.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I knew that.
Yeah. I'm just
I
saying
did
if
do
you knew
that.
I
it.
just forgot it. Jordan's like, I know how to spell intelligence. I just forgot. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
Wow,
my fault.
he is
man.
really smart.
Over time.
It's just that he forgot.
I'm really smart. Jordan and I used the trope in War of the Worlds, the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds movie, a lot with our girls, where we say, we always say, "Oh, between me and Jordan, we know everything. We have the answer to everything.
Yeah.
Ask me any question." And then the girls will be like, "How many feet does it take to get to the sun?" And we'll be like, "Oh, that's when your uncle knows." But between me and him, we know everything.
That's pretty good. I like it.
We ripped it off of War of the Worlds, but
Mhm.
I don't remember that part, but it's been probably 15 years since I've seen that movie.
it's a great movie.
Yeah.
I like it.
I need to watch it again. It's been
Yeah,
a
it's
long
time, right?
Like,
Yeah.
I
It's
think
time.
it made our top 10 list of alien movies. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that was one on there. Okay, back to me then. I want mind control. So I'm shapeshifter, teleportation, and I have the ability to have mind control over somebody.
Wow.
So
That's a good one.
that'd be pretty sweet.
That's also kind of creeper status too, though.
Yeah, but if you use it for good, you could also be like, you could control
Hey, that's
people's
DJs.
minds. What is?
You
Get it
can't
back.
take DJs. That's part of his creeper status ones.
Mind
You can't be a better
Yeah.
creeper than me, dude. That's my superpower.
I'm not trying to be creeper. I will be a good human being, and I will. People that are bad, I'll change their mind. I'll be like, no.
Oh, so you could change my
Boring.
mind.
Yeah, I
But-
could. I could do
but if-
whatever I want. I'm mind control. I could
He's
just be
like, I'm gonna go
I
to
can make you walk
the
into a
ladies'
wall over
restroom,
and
and Matt's
over.
like, no, you're not.
You're
You're
going to
like,
pee
dang
your
it.
I don't think I'm gonna
pants."
go.
Ah. Matt
Yeah.
foiled me again.
Why didn't I draft that first? All right, Jordan.
That's
you're up.
good. That's good. Okay. Sorry.
Good to my soldiers like that. I like to give them good guns.
Oh, we're playing Halo, by the way, for podcasters, and DJ's kicking butt.
Well, I do all right. Just kidding. I'm amazing at this game.
Okay.
All right, Jordan.
Do you think let's see. Could I have like an all-knowing wizard? Because you could have like all sorts of powers with that. Because
Your power would have to be. This is what Brio picked. She would want to be able to have her superpower be the ability to harness magic. So that would
That
be
would
like
be
a
what I was
wizard,
looking for,
right?
yes.
So like you basically could go to Hogwarts or whatever. Like you still have to learn the powers and have a wand to learn the spells and potions, but you can pretty much, if you take the time, learn any potion you want. You know, learn any spell that you'd want.
the ability to harvest magic. That's what mine is.
Okay.
Harvest magic.
I like that.
Harvest.
Thank you for putting it into words because I went all-knowing wizard.
That should be your team name.
All-knowing wizard. Okay, I like that.
Any other comments before we move on, Jordan?
Yeah, there's a
I
lot
will-
going on.
I will accept you
but
having
only
that.
DJ can read it.
I will accept that draft pick, Jordan, as long as it comes with you having a dope hat and a big gray beard.
No doubt, dude. No doubt. Oh, can it be a red beard?
Of course.
I could be called the
Red
Red Beard
beard.
Wizard.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. Or you could be called Dumble Dork.
Did you just come up with that? That's
Blammo.
really good.
Wow.
Wow.
Dumble Douche is what your name is. You're Dumble Douche and you're Dumble Dick.
Take it.
And you're just dumb bass.
Dumble.
Mine didn't land,
No,
but
no.
it sounded
No.
good before I said it. Now I'm just embarrassed.
Did you learn something?
You should be. Did you learn
Nope.
something? As long as you
I'll still
learn
come out
something
with
from your
terrible
trauma.
puns.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Because
Teach-
that's what you should do.
Teach's thought process. Did you learn something from your stupidity, though?
That would have been my
'Cause
lesson. Is
that's
like,
what
see,
matters.
you shut up. Oh, what am I? No, no.
Okay.
All right, Jord.
Back to
Good pick.
DJ,
DJ, Jidge.
the Deej Master.
Jidge.
So I've got invisibility, super strength, super intelligence. Can I just be?
No one's picked flying yet.
I'll take it
Okay.
because I could save a lot on airlines because I
Gas.
travel so much.
Gas.
Yeah, that's true. Man, it would get cold up there. Buy some coats.
Yeah.
Your super strength isn't going
No,
to.
But I
super
don't
strength.
have
He's
to.
got super strength. You're
I'm
fine.
not regulated by the FAA. I can fly at any altitude I want, right?
You're just
So-
cruising across the
Yeah.
See you guys.
it's pretty it's tolerable down here on the streets, but if
Yeah.
I go up 10,000 feet, I'll die. Yeah,
My super strength. You got super strength, dude, bro. You can fly wherever you want. You're good.
that's true.
Straight. All right. I'm wondering if I should get into weird ones now.
Do it, man.
I just want to make sure I don't. Well, how many are we at? Maybe we do one more and then we get into weird ones and our powers.
DJ just did his fourth. We
Okay.
have 3 each.
Let's do, is that cool if we just do 4 and then let's get into like weird powers
Let's
and
get weird, man.
what our superpowers are and all
Sure.
that. Okay. All right, then I'm going to keep it I'm going to go with time travel.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's hilarious,
It's
man.
That was really funny.
You don't think time travel is a good
No, it's not that at all.
No,
But
Who's
you are
your-
you are a fool.
take that back.
I take it back.
No.
Or I will time travel
No,
back,
put it back
to your
again.
conception and
I'm putting it back. I'll do whatever you guys tell me. Just think I'm cool. You're confusing me.
so I could be like Jordan if I did a bad pun, I can just go back in time,
Undo it.
undo it, good
I
to
love
go.
Or if he just does, I just do a bad pun on the podcast, you're going to be like, back in time, then you'll kind of whisper it like, don't say that. Don't
Yeah,
say that, dude.
Don't say that.
That was bad.
Or I'll just tell you and then we'll go back in time. Like, hey, dude, that was terrible. I'm going to go back in time. Remember this. I don't know what that all entails, but yeah, that's what I think time travel would be really cool. I could go and see when the world ends.
You want to see the world ending?
Kind of, yeah, dude, for sure. I want a front row seat with sunglasses and popcorn just to watch it all go down.
Where would you go to watch it? Like,
I'd take you with me so you could fly me up for
Oh,
an
yeah,
air
yeah, yeah.
sky view.
yeah, so we'd be chilling in the sky watching it go down.
Yeah, and we can teleport in the air because you can keep us up, right? We're like, okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go teleport to the asteroid that's coming down. It's going to destroy Earth. Front row tickets. Woo! So, yeah, I don't know. Time travel would just be cool, man.
Time travel's a good
Cool
one.
So,
So,
all right, Jordan, last pick.
since it's last of the more serious picks,
Yeah.
I'm going to go power absorption. So I can just take away
Oh,
your powers.
does that count?
And then I get to use them myself.
So
I
is
feel
that
like
like-
That's
could
like the
count.
ultimate power.
Okay,
Yeah,
but that only
right?
counts. That only counts is if they hit you, you absorb the power, right? And
Oh, you
then
gotta
can
touch 'em,
use it
or-
again.
Which is why I got regeneration.
Okay.
Wow, dude, he just outplayed everyone
No, he
in the
didn't.
world.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
I time traveled back,
Oh,
took care of that. I have that pick now.
So I'm
Sorry,
going to
bro.
pick.
I got time travel before
But
you got that pick. We absorbed.
I want to be a bug.
I want the ability to.
He
talk
changes
to
my whole
ants.
list up on my phone. Like,
Jordan's like, how did I end up with ADHD, being a redhead, and overweight? Are those superpowers? No, I'm not calling you overweight, but if
you
I
can't
went back
take it
into-
back now. Or can you?
or can you? I can.
but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a rewind, though.
I
It
feel
has to
like
be
when
like
I
a
do that,
rewind.
when I go back or forward, I have to make that sound. I'm like, I'm back. All right.
Somebody who can go slow motion is like goes slow motion right when you do reverse time, and he's like watching you go. Like, that's what I pictured. What's happening?
Okay, let's do the teams real quick. Let's go over what they are, and then let's dive into a couple funny ones, and then our powers, and we'll call it.
Oh, is that our full team then?
Yeah, 4.
Okay. I thought we were gonna add the stupid ones to our teams.
Oh, we can do that if you want.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
let's do
just
that.
kind of put
Okay,
a space
cool.
between them. That's fine. Or, we'll
My
just know.
guys.
It'll be part of our
All right,
teams,
okay,
but
it'll
they'll
just
know
fun.
it gets silly.
All right, okay, DJ, you can continue on the serious one if you want, but we're getting silly now. Moving on. So, what's your next draft of this superpower?
We're getting silly.
Yeah.
I would pick. I guess what is that stretchy dude from Fantastic Four got? What's that
Stretch?
called? Just stretch power?
Yeah.
That just seems silly to me.
It is silly.
right?
Like, what do you really? The chick. It's the wife in the Incredibles. Or wait, what were you?
Elastigirl,
Right?
Incredibles.
Elastigirl,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same thing. Just
Yeah.
seems silly to me and not always useful.
Why don't we call it Gumby?
Gumby powers. I'm on that Gumby grind, dude.
Gumby grind.
I'm the Gumby gang.
Okay,
So I'll take that one. That's my silly one. It's just so silly.
I've got a bunch of funny, silly ones. So with my first pick of the silly draft, I have the ability to turn invisible, but only when people aren't looking.
Dang it!
Did you see that one?
Yeah, I
on
did.
the Reddit thread. I was
Okay.
like, oh, that's hilarious.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, the invisibility, ability to be invisible, but only when people aren't looking.
Very useful.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've got more, man. That was just my first one. I did some Reddit ones. I also came up with some myself. So
Nice.
I already feel like I have that power. I always feel invisible.
I've never seen.
all right, George, you're up. Silly one.
Hold on, sorry.
Yes.
That's a tough one to
Bad
write
job.
correctly. Okay. My silly ones.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Any.
You know what? I'm doing a lot here, okay? Jeez.
TikTok.
Luckily, I can time
Okay.
travel,
Pat-
so
yeah,
I'm just
apparently
gonna
Matt
come to
couldn't
this
come back and say,
this
"Hey."
moment.
Okay.
Here we are. Okay, go ahead.
I kind of wanted to save some. That's okay. The ability to untangle any knot.
Yeah.
Useful,
That's
but dumb.
I don't know. Once I tie my shoes, I can never get them undone again. So.
Dude, I'm a slip-on type of shoe guy.
Right,
You
yeah.
that? Oh, yeah. You know what? That's actually not a bad one, especially
not
with
bad.
cables that we like use for audio stuff. Like, man, sometimes
Yeah.
that can be a pain. Or you would be the world's best Christmas decorations lights guy ever. It's
Yeah,
like,
right.
Here you go.
Starting a business.
All right, DJ, funny one. Or silly, or whatever.
Yeah.
I just got disconnected from my.
From your what?
I don't
From everything.
remember. This is not my original idea, right? In fact, I'm sure somebody could tell me where it's from. But just to know immediately where the nicest, closest bathroom is,
Oh, I would love that
Right?
superpower.
and to know right where to go if you need to go.
Yeah.
You know it's clean. It's a little silly.
I like that one.
All right.
And you know what? I would love to use that one. I think that's awesome.
Maybe that's not silly enough. That's just a good one,
That's just a power I would love to have. That's not
Yeah.
even silly. That'd be awesome. You're like, oh,
right? Just if
this
you
toilet,
always knew,
this
it's
bathroom
like,
over here, they have mints when you're done and wet towels, and you're good to go to bidet and sweet.
yeah, don't go
What's
to that
up?
one down the street though.
What's up, George? Did your
I
computer
can't
freeze?
yeah, well, it's like disconnecting from the internet. I lost the Twitch stream and everything.
Oh no.
Oh, don't stress over the Twitch stream. We'll just We'll just keep doing the list. And
Well,
you'll
I
be good.
gotta do it offline now, and it won't let me do it.
Oh, because
so-
you're on Google Docs.
Yep. So
It's okay, man. Don't stress about it.
yeah, no, I'm just trying to get because it keeps telling me you can use it without connecting, and I click
You
it.
know
and
who
it's
we
like,
need? We need a guy in IT. No, let me
This is
see.
so nice.
That would be cool. What if you could just call an IT guy
I
anytime?
know, dude. That would be my superpower.
But you
be
still have to
friends with
stay
somebody
on
in
hold
IT.
to like get a ticket submitted. You can call them whenever you want, but
Even when they're like at your house with you,
yeah,
they're
you still
like,
have to
"Please
wait.
hold," and you have to like just kind of chill. Like,
They say something like,
Yeah.
"Well, did you send me an email about it?" That's
Because
what
you're
I
not
say.
on the right one.
that's weird. It's worked up until right now.
No.
Okay, so I don't even remember what my last one was. Oh, the
It was
ability
my
to
turn.
do knots.
Yeah, and that's a great one. And then DJ picked knowing
bathrooms.
the nearest bathroom.
Oh, okay. I gotta write them down. That's why I was trying to focus on that. So
All right, you should be good now. Okay, my next funny one. I want the ability. So, I think the name of the character is Remy in Over the Hedge, where if I drink caffeine, the whole world slows down.
Oh yeah.
You know how he's like walking in the light, the lasers for the grass for like slowly going. I think his name is Remy. I can't remember his name, or Steve. I can't. He's like Steve. I don't know.
Steve Carell voiced him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Steve Carell. I think his name actually might be Steve, or maybe
Is it?
that's the monkey in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. But
Yeah,
the ability
that's
to
it.
drink caffeine
I love Cloudy
and
with
just
a Chance of
everything slows down.
I feel like
Call
that's
that
a waste of an ability too, because you have time travel.
Not only do I have time travel, I have teleportation.
Yeah,
It's just,
You're
it's
like-
just. I was like, oh, this is funny. I want that. Drink caffeine and everything slows down. So the whole world slows down. Well, you're going so fast that everything
Yeah.
seems slow, right? That's what's happening.
we call that like bullet time perception.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
you got to tell me what your last one was again. Ability to find
The
The nicest,
nicest,
nearest.
nearest bathroom.
nicest, nearest.
All right, Jordan, you're up.
And you want the hedge?
Yeah, just put
Chipmunk.
over the hedge, squirrel.
We'll know what you're talking about.
What's wrong, Jordan?
It's gone away again.
Just
Dad put on the chat multitasking and then parentheses Jordan. That'd be
yeah,
nice.
you do need that superpower.
So that'll be my next one.
yeah. Okay, is that what you're picking? Because right now,
Yeah, I'll
dude,
just
don't
take that
stress
one.
about the list so much. We can go back.
Well,
and
if-
listen
yeah,
to
I
it or
guess I can
something.
listen to it
Don't
and pull it
stress
up.
about it. Yeah. It's not worth the time if it's just irritating you. So
I want to take some from what I want to bring up at the end, but I also don't.
well, just go for it.
Actually,
let's
I
just
am
move
going
on.
to.
Let's just start doing the ones we want to do at the end. Just funny ones. We'll just let's just
wow,
let's just
Okay.
call that our list anyways, the real ones, and let's just start.
Matt, you're
going to
be jealous of
Alright.
this one, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Infinite guacamole generation.
Oh yeah, that is. I would love that.
How do you manifest your guacamole? Just like zap,
Just
or
out of your
like,
fingernails?
out of your nose. Yeah, because it could be weird.
No, it should be out of your nostril like a
Yeah,
snot
yeah, yeah.
rocket.
It's perfectly fine guac.
I could
guac.
not. I could not eat it after that. So no.
That's perfect. You can pee it out.
Yeah, you generate the best
You know, that
guac in the
reminds me,
world, but
though.
you got to shoot it out your nose.
Of Spider-Man No Way Home, when they start talking like, I had to like make my webs from
Oh
machines,
yeah.
and they're like, he's like, I just kind of got web slinging, and he's like, so do you like just like generate it? Like, where does it come out of? And he's like, just out of my hands. Like, does it come out of anywhere else?
I haven't seen that one yet. That sounds
you haven't
pretty
seen
good.
the
That one's
final
really
one?
That's
good.
the one where
So
they
good.
bring in like Andrew
Yeah,
Garfield and Tobey
Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire, yeah.
No, that sounds really good.
All right. Can you think of anything? Another
Shoot
one.
some. Yeah.
Let's just start shooting them off. So I'll go, and then DJ. Unless you got one, you have one on the top of your head.
No, give me.
I'm gonna give him one.
Okay.
Can I give him one?
Yeah,
You're gonna
go
sign
ahead.
me one?
Go
Do
ahead.
you like coffee?
No, but
Okay, this is perfect then. Coffee telekinesis can stir any coffee cup from a distance.
Wow. I could be a popular dude.
You're a
but like,
bistro. No, wait. Maestro. No, what are those called?
barista.
Baristas. Burritos.
You were close. Barrister.
I've got a funny one. It's just funny to picture, to visualize. The ability, so you can be the fastest man in the world, but the ability only works when you're crawling.
I love that.
Hands and knees. So you can crawl as fast as the fastest human can run.
Wow.
Like, I'll race you.
Usain Bolt
Just
numbers.
a sec.
On all fours.
And you're crawling like a little baby.
Really tear up your knees, I'd think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's a good one.
Figure it out.
Fastest in the world on your knees.
You don't need to put it on the list anymore. I think we're done doing the list, right? Just do the main ones. I got some more.
Oh,
The ability to draw a perfect circle.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
You guys seen
Okay,
that?
I'm just gonna shoot off a bunch
So,
then
like-
real quick. This is how I got these ones. Okay.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's
I
just like
took-
rapid fire.
I went onto ChatGPT
Oh,
and I
smart.
typed in weirdest, like most pointless
Superpowers.
superpowers. Okay.
Oh, that's
And
great.
this is the funniest part. It started with, and I think it knows I have terrible game because it was ultimate smooth talker. Always able to say the right thing.
I saw one to
navigate.
piggyback off that. I saw one that said the ability to make any woman fall in love with you, but you're gay.
Yes.
So you
That's
guys-
so funny.
or vice versa. If you're a gay, ability to
Yeah.
make any man or whatever, and then you're
That's
you're
so
straight.
funny.
Whatever.
Okay,
your
and then it
preference.
has it, and then it goes teleportation to awkward social situations, man. And then the
That's great.
sock puppet mind control master, superhuman ability to predict Wi-Fi passwords. That would be
Ooh,
sweet.
I love that one. That would be cool.
And then invisibility, but only when nobody is looking. That one
Okay.
brought up.
Yeah, I saw that
And
one on
it
Reddit.
gives you like what kind. So it says invisibility, but only when nobody is looking. Gecko. So you're a gecko, I guess. And then power to communicate with houseplants and convince them to dance.
Oh wow, that ChatGPT is getting weird.
Spontaneous.
Didn't they make a movie about that? Wasn't it called The Happening?
Houseplants? Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Plant.
you're right.
Hey,
What?
Plant. Mark Wahlberg. Hey, Plant.
It's the
What you doing?
plants.
Don't kill me, Plant.
Plants the whole time.
Have a nice day, then.
Have a nice day, bro. Okay. Say
Oh,
hi to your
say
mother.
hi to your
for-
mother for me. That's it. Say hi to your mother for me. Have you seen that? He does like a Saturday Night Live
It's
skit.
Andy Stamberg.
Andy
Andy
Samberg,
Samberg.
yeah.
Oh,
He
no,
like-
I haven't.
He like acts as Mark
What's up,
Wahlberg.
man?
He's like,
How are
"Hey,
you?
No, I
How's your mother? Say hi to your mother. for
So
me,
you're
okay?
a ball, huh? Yeah, that's cool. Well, see you later. Say hi to your
How do
mother
your
for me.
mom for me?
What's wrong with you, ball?
And then, sorry, do you want to say something?
I
Go
got a
ahead.
couple funny ones, but well, actually, I just have one more. Was the ability to be invisible or fly, but only while pooping or peeing. So you're flying, but you're like,
Or
or
pooping.
dropping a deuce, and you're like, man, I'm hovering above the toilet.
Oh, boy.
Which actually is a nice one if you're in a crappy restaurant or whatever. And then I just had two things, and then you can go for it, and then we'll do the
I'll just
last
finish
one.
off the GPT list.
So I have two actual superheroes that I found online. So one was Matter Eater, and it was the ability to eat anything. This was a real comic book, Matter
Okay.
Eater. So you could just eat whatever you wanted.
Right.
And then this is a real one, Animal, and this is his name, Animal, Vegetable, Mineral Man. And you can turn any body part into any animal, any vegetable, or any mineral at a time. So you could have like your arms a T-Rex arm, your legs a carrot,
Wow.
and your face is made out of stone, whatever. But that was an actual superhero in comics. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's super crazy. And that was his name. It wasn't like, it was literally animal, vegetable, mineral man. So,
Clever.
all right, finish your chat GPTs, and then we'll do our superpowers.
Spontaneous interpretive dance dynamo. Coffee telekinesis, that one.
Gotcha.
And then ability to summon a swarm of polite complimenting fireflies.
that is weird. Chat GPT's weird,
Yeah.
dude.
That's all on that one.
It is so weird. Have you used it like for anything?
I've never used it.
I downloaded it for this.
It's a good use, a good first use, I feel like.
Thanks.
Have you
Somebody
used
asked it like, give me some like really good pickup lines that would make women like swoon for me, and it replied with a whole like 3 or 4 paragraphs on consent. I was
Oh,
like,
really?
That's pretty funny. It's like, well, first of all, they need to be into it, and they need to agree.
Let's talk about the warning label, okay? You can't just go up
if
and talk
they
to
do
women.
agree, and then it goes crazy.
Yeah,
but if they
didn't
do
get that far, it's
agree-
just like, no, you need to understand consent because I know what you're getting at. ChatGPT.
They're like, we know what your first superpower is going to be.
Does this smell like chloroform? Does not work.
Smell this rag.
I mean, I've had it. I've used it to write some scripts at work, like for PowerShell. You have to sanitize a little bit, but it's pretty good. Pretty good at that.
I bet it's pretty good at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
My buddy made a song, wrote like a pop song out of it, like with chords for the guitar. He put in the parameters to like say what the chords should be.
Oh,
then
that's
he-
pretty cool.
And then he had the computer write down the MIDI and then send the MIDI into his program and then just push it to me, and he sent me it. I was like, wow, this is just making me feel terrible because it was really good. It was
Yeah.
like super good, and it was like recorded and everything. He's like, I didn't do anything. I just wrote code and typed into Chat GPT, and I have a pop song now. So, okay, let's do, before we close, I thought it would be funny. I wanted to talk about our powers, so our actual superpowers. And I have a few, and then I asked my wife what my superpowers were, and hers were hilarious. She was not sweet about it. She wasn't like, you're so good at cleaning up. No, she is. So I'm just gonna.
said that.
No, she wouldn't have. She'd been like, no, he's terrible at cleaning up, because she is like a Nazi when it comes to keeping the house clean. Okay, so I'm gonna list some of my actual superpowers. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
I'm perfect.
I can.
I'm hot. I'm.
Those are your
Wow,
superpowers, Jordan.
Wow. Did you hear him just barely?
Conceited
So
much.
conceited.
Yeah.
You guys are jerks.
Well, that was Matt that said that.
I can wake up.
No, I didn't.
He's got us.
I can wake up 5 to 1 minute before my alarm every morning. Superpower.
Is that a
I
superpower,
have
or does that
that
make
one
you
too.
mad?
It does.
It just would make me really mad.
These aren't going to be like I'm handsome,
Okay.
but they're an ability.
Mine's not
certainly
5 to
something I can
1
do.
minute. Mine's like 15, 20 minutes.
20
so
minutes,
it's like
yeah.
I hate my time frame of falling asleep because it's going to feel like I fell asleep for 1 full minute
Yeah.
until it goes back off. Sucks.
I can beat Google Maps expected time of arrival. Superpower.
I
That's
beat that
impressive.
2
Also
weeks ago when
illegal.
I had to race home to get my laptop for the podcast.
Yeah, that
For
was
sure.
impressive, dude. I can do this with my finger. Try it.
Mm. No, I can't.
Oh, you're pretty close. Can you do it with
Hey,
both?
so he's making a 90-degree angle with his
Yeah.
pointer finger,
It's not.
and it is pretty hard to do.
You
But
do it with both?
with your other
You straighten out that.
both 3
yeah, both
fingers
are straight.
pushed down to your
Yeah.
hands,
Yeah.
to your
Not
palm.
bad.
That's a
You gotta make
superpower,
your
yeah.
finger a 90
Oh,
degree.
whoops.
First knuckle. I'm trying to
Um,
explain it to the listeners.
So I'll just do my last 2 that I was like, I can, and then I'll tell you what my wife's were because they're pretty funny. So I can parallel park, and I can memorize song lyrics really well, and I can swim really fast. So So those are my superpowers.
Nice.
So I asked my wife, "Hey, what are my superpowers?" Here is my wife's answers. She said, "You can poop forever." That's superpower. She said, "Your farts don't stink," which is true.
Mm-mm.
And this one
I
actually,
beg to differ.
this one actually makes her mad. I don't have BO. We've talked about this with her. She hates that I don't have BO because she's like, I'm like, why? Why would
Yeah,
you hate
that'd
that
be
I
a
don't
good
have BO?
thing.
And she's like, because you have it and I don't, and it makes me mad. And so
Yeah, for like I don't know if it's the same for Adam and Amy, but yeah, I don't have BO unless it's like I've gone a long time without showering, or I've changed up my diet significantly and my body's acclimating to it.
yeah, I mean, coming from my wife, like my wife, who I'm with all the time, says I don't have BO. I've never had BO. I don't know. Even like when I'm like running or sweating or anything, I don't know. It's a blessing.
That's amazing.
It's a
Good for you.
superpower. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's
Thank you.
It's a good one.
And I can poop forever. She said, not only can you poop forever, your body automatically decides to poop at the most inconvenient time, like when we have to make dinner or bring in the groceries.
That sounds selective.
I've selected
I've selected
pooping.
pooping powers.
Selective
SPP.
SPP.
Matt, we need to go to my parents.
Selective
I gotta
pooping
poo.
powers.
Those are
Exactly.
good.
That's what it.
Can't make it. I gotta poo.
Yeah. My mom needs you to come help me do to help lift this thing from downstairs. Oh, I'm sorry.
Feel a
I
rumbling.
I got
poop.
a couple, but I didn't get deep into
Okay, go, Jord.
like I'm really good at this stuff.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, you did. I'm just kidding.
I
You're
didn't
good.
do
It was good. I
that.
liked your list. It's okay, Matt.
I'm so sick of this podcast. I quit.
Okay. Accidental good impersonations. I found
yeah,
out
but
this
only when you're
superpower on this podcast.
That is true.
my
You
gosh.
can't do them on the spot,
Nope.
but all of a sudden you'll just go into like a Russian accent and it'll be flawless.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like on the podcast, I've done a few impersonations, and everybody's like, "Wow, that was good," you know. Everybody, the four people.
But then we're like,
that-
do it again, and you can't. Do
Yeah, I can't do it on the spot ever. So,
That's a great one. That's a good pick.
and then annoying dad responses.
You are
Example.
very good at that.
My kids, without any hesitation, my kids will go finish dinner and they'll go, "Dad, I'm done," and I'll go, "You are not dumb. You're very smart." And they'll go, "I'm serious, Dad. You know, I'm done." And I'm like, "No, you're not." And I'm serious about that. Like, and then they go, "I'm finished." And I go, "Oh, why didn't you just say so?" And then another one is the "Dad, I'm hungry." Like, hi,
Hi,
hungry.
hungry.
I'm Dad. I'm serious,
hungry.
Dad.
I'm
Oh,
thirsty.
I thought you were hungry.
That's good.
Have you seen
Yeah.
that web comic where there's a son trying to come out like to his parents,
Uh-huh.
and he goes, "Mom, Dad, I'm gay." And then the next panel, the dad's got a fist, and the wife's like, "Don't you say it." And the last panel, he goes, "Hi, gay, I'm Dad."
Oh, that's great. Any others, George?
The everlasting power of Alondon. Terrible at finding relationships.
Oh,
We're getting real, guys.
if you can't love about it, it's not worth.
Do you guys ever figure out phone lines? Maybe we should have someone call in.
We did
'Cause
kind of
this is-
figure it
'Cause
out.
that just
but-
made me sad.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Well, let's get the suicide hotline on here.
What's the number?
This episode's been dark.
Then
I want
just,
the invisible.
Probably should
The
say it. but I
ability
don't
to go
remember.
invisible so no one can see me.
then just the ability to stay up late and wake up early. I feel like
That'd be cool.
even if I want to go to sleep early, I'm up until 2 a.m. No matter
but
what.
you're not
if I
well
want to wake
rested.
up, or if I want to sleep in, I'm up at 6 a.m. Doesn't matter.
Are you that way, Matt?
But-
No, not at all. I die. I get black. Oh, that's a superpower. I get like raccoon eyes, like way dark eyes. Like Jordan will notice when he come into work if I've had like a bad night, and he's just like,
Oh.
"Oh, you didn't sleep at all."
Yeah. But so mine.
no, I can't
mine's-
function. Jordan does pretty well, but
What's
I can't.
yeah? That's
function
what I was
really
gonna say. My superpower is the fact that
You
I
still
can
live.
function just fine doing it though. Like I can stay up pretty much all night, and I'll just go about my day. Like yeah, if I go, a good handful of days where I'm staying up like literally all night, all day, barely any sleep, it'll start to wear on me.
Yeah.
But
What about you, DJ? I've got some superpowers that I can think of for you.
Let's hear 'em.
First, DJ can grow the most beautiful,
luscious locks.
luscious locks I've ever
Mhm.
seen. The only one that I've ever seen compete is Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback of the Jacksonville
Wow.
Jaguars. So,
Thanks, man.
also, DJ has the ability to tell people to turn their computer on and off again.
I'm really good at that.
DJ's IT, and he's super
I
smart.
feel like Matt tries to absorb that ability or
Matt,
shapeshift that ability because he says it to the dispatchers. all
that
the
he's
time.
part of IT.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
just that he
Oh.
gets to turn off their computer. And turn
Oh
it
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Honorary
yeah.
IT.
He's trying to like.
I think he's trying to save me work.
That's exactly what
That's
I'm
what
doing.
he's doing.
Because the first thing I do whenever I do need DJ, I'm like, okay, so here's what I've done. I've turned it off and on. I've done this. I've done that because I feel bad when.
Actually,
Yeah, but you realize that 99%
Fine. Yeah.
of what I do is pretty much
Yeah.
that.
Turn it
It's
on
like
and off again.
you're just kind of doing my job, and at some point my financial security is going to be at risk. They're going to be like, what do we need DJ to come in and flip the power switch when Matt already knows how to do it?
So, this just
Stay out of
popped
my
up-
territory.
I know, right?
This just popped up into my head though about shape shifting.
Okay.
Okay, so since you can shapeshift, I
Yes,
want to know.
I can.
Everybody kind of has to learn their powers over time. They get better and better at them. Like at least all shows kind of show that.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you shapeshift, are you like terrible at the beginning? You're like you don't know how to do it.
Or you look like a bad impersonation of that person.
Yeah.
You look like the Las Vegas version of Elvis. You're like,
Oh, thank you. I think that comes with shape shifting. I think that you have to learn every ability. So like if you shapeshift into that person multiple times over time, you'd get better at their abilities. But at the beginning, you're like awful. Or certain ones, maybe you just can't pick
Or
it
you're
up.
like-
You're
you're
like I'm terrible at moving, telekinesis, where moving stuff around the room.
I was gonna say, you're kind of like Inside Out, where they're in the two-dimensional, where their faces start like morphing. So you like.
Oh, yeah, like the
or Beetlejuice when he like turns shapeshift and the nose is all long and he's like.
Oh, Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, nosy.
yeah, you
Uh,
can't
something-
like shapeshift correctly yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like you'd be able to shapeshift into them correctly.
It doesn't
Because
imply
you're a
that
shapeshifter, like that's your ability. But doing shapeshifting and then doing their powers
Yeah.
would be.
I
Takes
guess
time.
shape-shifting doesn't imply or automatically set that you'd be able to act like that person either. Right?
No, it just says you can
So
look
if
like
you-
it, right?
Yeah.
Well, mine it does.
Oh, yours does.
In
Okay.
X-Men, does that shapeshifter girl, can she? I think she can just act like it.
Yeah.
Most of
don't
the
think
time,
so. Her voice changes
shapeshifters
too, right?
just
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
like the Mystique.
Mystique.
Yeah.
I like how in Harry Potter.
I want to
they
have the
they did
ability to look like Mystique if I was just in that blue outfit.
Right?
Yeah. Male version. But
Oh, the male version.
yeah. What about DJ? Do you have any fun powers?
Um,
I just
I-
picture Mystique as a boy.
I think I've been told by many independent parties that I could probably kill someone with my gas.
Oh,
So it's the opposite
it's
of your
opposite
problem.
of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't get away with it. You think you
Ah.
like, no.
No.
It's very clear
You know what?
something's died.
I remember when you and James were in the same room,
Poor
and I remember
guy.
a couple
Poor
times
guy.
James leaving the room, and I'm like, "Hey, man," he's like, "Hey, I just can't be in there." DJ just farted. I remember that. No, that's funny.
well,
That's a good one.
it's like I know that that's the case. I'm very like, yeah, I
You should just yell
totally a
grenade.
problem.
I thought of
Clear
another
room.
one. I have perfected top ramen, cooking it the way it's like. There's a way to do it.
I feel like
And the
that
way I
depends
do
on the
it is
person. So
amazing.
Yeah, it's subjective.
that's
I perfected it for me.
You already have that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
Good
That's a
superpower.
good skill for you.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
selfish.
I can make.
You're
a
talking about me being
mean
selfish the whole time.
green-
Everybody loves ramen noodles, but you just cook them for yourself.
When's the last time you made someone else a cup of ramen?
Like every other day with my daughter.
Aw, good for you.
I can make a mean grilled cheese.
Oh man, I had a grilled cheese today that Mom made, and thank you so much,
That mom made.
Aw.
Yeah, she did. She did. And I have the worst heartburn now. I've been suffering this whole show.
Well, speaking of heartburn, we should end the episode because we've gone over. Thanks to everybody that tuned in, Dad. Thanks for everybody that's listening on the podcast later. We appreciate everybody that's been downloading episodes and all that. It's just cool to see how many we get every week. So we really appreciate it. Thank you, DJ, for coming
Yeah,
on.
absolutely. Thanks again for
Really
having me.
appreciate it.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, next week we have best cartoon villains.
Well, that's going to be a good one.
Best cartoon villains. And it is going to be with Brianna. Brianna's coming on to do best cartoon villains. Yeah, George, do you have anything else to say before we call it a night?
Dad said, he's on the phone in exclamation points. Can't believe she bought the poop forever scenario
I'm
for the-
missing that. I'm
for
sorry.
your superpower
Superpower.
that she picked
Oh,
for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can poop forever. He's
I
just messing with
can
you.
poop forever.
That's funny.
Dad can attest to that too. Anyone that's lived with me can attest I can poop forever. It's a gift.
Good note to live on. Leave this podcast on too.
Yeah.
Matt
Let's leave on
poops
that
forever. Goodbye.
Oh, I gotta poop.
Perfect
All
timing.
right, see you guys.
See ya.
SPP.
SPP.
Super pooping powers.
Stop
Well, I'm shooting my own guys.
streaming.
Now
Stop
they're
streaming.